We did finish off all the trailers, and now it's time to catch up on what's happening right now. Okay, the 2.4 Honkai Star Rail live stream is here. Okay, I will be skipping all of the blabbering. I just want to see what's new. Okay, let's watch it. Wait, there's 5 minutes to the start. All right. This program is brought to you by the
But long story
IPC.
short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jocho?
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
Who's that?
Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine. Apply the mixture evenly
set him on
and
fire.
rinse after 20 minutes.
Yo, Rukia, what's up?
Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
Dr. Jocho, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yunlin, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand! Return that evil herb at once!
Coriander.
Unthinkable.
What is going on? Trying to get the new Thousand Year Blood Flasher. There's a new one?
This place brings back so many memories.
Okay.
You know?
There you are! Everyone, this way!
The Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there doors in here?
Right
Oh,
on
what's
time.
that? Damn.
Ooh, there.
Sauce.
Nice old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh,
Great
what was
sword.
that?
Boom.
Shattering slash.
Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Master Yunlin, look at how hard I've been training.
New outfit for March. Damn. She uses swords too now as well. Dual wielding swords.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
So we got the Fontaine prison in Honkai Star Rail.
After regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood.
There's a ninja as well.
Kindred.
My condolences.
She's dead.
Memories of
She died. That's a big spoiler, bro. New enemies, obviously. Ooh,
If this is what they want, I'm always up for
Tai Lung? That character looks sick. We got Tai Lung in Honkai Star Rail before GTA 6. That's disgusting, bro. Yo, we need those crossovers coming soon, man. Damn, that's crazy. Wait a second. If the new Thousand Year Blood War Toshiro came out today, that means I missed the swimsuit banner on BBS. Fuck, I forgot, man. I had no time to play any game. I wanted to pre-farm and do the swimsuit banner summons for everybody to see. Fuck, dog shit. Oh, man. I even saw it. It was a video. I saw it in my head, bro. I even was gonna put the hottest character as the banner, man. Fuck. Yeah, I basically come back to Bleach Brave Souls every year for the swimsuit banner and that's it. Maybe the anniversary sometimes. But one of them is out right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's some bullshit. It is what it is. I don't play BBS. The thing about BBS is it's a really good gacha game. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good gacha game, but power creep kills it, and I feel like they occupied the game with too many game modes. I know people say, oh, too many game modes, what the fuck? But the problem with too many game modes is that each game mode requires a specific units that would require you to pull for those units in order to obviously get the power creep out of the way. or in order to keeping up with the meta, you have to keep on summoning for so many new characters. And if you want to play every game mode in the game, you're gonna have to spend every fucking banner. Like, that's basically how they get your money. It is disgusting. Star Rail X Fate. Wait, are they doing a Star Rail X Fate crossover? Long. Alright, let's skip a Rooney. If they are, then I'm so hype. Even though I don't even watch Fate.
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
So are these
Xianzhou
two...
Wafu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
good
Wait, so are we going back to the Lure 4?
All viewers far and wide.
This looks like a festival.
To the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue.
This is like the lantern rite of Honkai Star Rail.
As always, your Avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi, everyone.
What's up?
I'm Yunlin, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm
Cool.
Jiao. I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a
Hog, me too, bro. Me too. I revitalize people with my cooking. Especially when I microwave my pastas.
while. I trust your
You missed stream code,
A
same.
pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination.
We're going back.
The Xianzhou Laofu!
We going back,
It's
baby.
precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome Trailblazers back to an old stomping ground.
Cool.
Speaking of which, General Jing Yunlin, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is
Nah,
indeed, Mr.
really?
Albert, and
I
am
swear.
deeply honored.
I
Had I
swear
known
he
of
was
your
on a special
program's
program
culinary
before.
delights, I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General.
Bone apple tea, bro.
But our catering costs for this episode were kinda spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely...
Wait a minute. What's
No.
this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where
He
I
likes
go,
to make spicy
spice
food, man.
follows.
Exactly.
Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
Damn.
A gentleman.
Nah, that should look expensive, though.
Your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
I do personally like eating spicy food,
cut
but
to
for
the
the sole
chase
purpose
already.
of cleaning my sinuses.
here
Because my
anyway.
nose is always
It's like
blocked.
this.
I'm not like a
assume you
spicy
all
food
received an
enthusiast, although I did
invitation
eat
from
chicken
the
tikka today and that was kind of
Divine
spicy.
welcoming
Like
you to the
1 out of 5
luminary
on
war
the
dance.
spice meat, alright?
It's a martial arts ceremony.
But yeah, I do like bounty sometimes.
Editors battle it out
Bounty's
in
really
a
nice.
flash of swords. All for the title of Sword Champion.
Jalfrezi sauce as well, that
matter
one's a
of
banger.
fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance.
It's a
As
festival
you know,
to celebrate
the Lawfu's ambrosial
the
arbor
hunt.
crisis was only
the
recently
Hunt's
resolved.
victory over the
Now
abundance.
is the time to regroup and raise our spirits.
It's like the celebration after the
Which is
war,
why
and now it
we have
became a
chosen this
festival,
moment to
like a
convene
yearly
the
thing.
War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title
It
of
is
Sword
basically,
Champion
the
will not be
Luo
decided
Fu's
in this ceremony.
It won't?
Day of Independence, right?
I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. Jiao Cho. This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yenqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right.
Oh,
In the
okay, cool.
version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, finest duel under the pristine.
Okay, they're gonna be talking about it, I'm gonna skip it.
Trailblazers will
Every day we get to
We're gonna be
catch
doing
up
that
with the
today.
Xianzhou
I don't wanna
pals.
get spoiled.
And speaking of pals,
The shackling prison is where we detain criminals. It's cold and forbidden.
Okay, they're gonna talk about the area. We're gonna see that today. I wanna skip it. Let's talk about
young
characters.
girl, Yunlin.
Let's see. It's a fly. Kill it. Baseball bat it. Oh yeah. What can she do? These new enemies look actually really good. I like their design. They look awesome. She just throws it and nukes them? Barefooted is diabolical.
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming.
Bro, at least put some slippers
known
on.
for its unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Juming.
Cool.
Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. The Flaming Heart, Huayan.
So she's a craftsman.
Been nice to
She
me.
is a physical destruction unit. Physical destruction unit. So she's gonna power creep Clara. That's crazy.
He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunlin is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly.
She talks to
To her,
swords?
Swords are
That's yeah, that's a mental illness pending right there. It's not even pending, it's already
more honest than
established.
She
You're
lives
skipping
by the
her?
phrase,
I'm still thinking
swords
about
make
it. If she's
acquaintances,
like, she
fight
doesn't
makes
stand out that
friends.
much to me.
Oh.
She looks cool, but I feel like you already pulled for her in Genshin, Yellen, so it's fine. You don't need to pull for her in both games. You already have her in Genshin. You don't need her here.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword. I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords.
They're gonna be sword fighting. You feel me? She gonna pull out that Astroflow vibe on him.
He collects
That's
them
crazy.
like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them.
She gon'
I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself.
Okay,
Might
cool.
not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Key.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do
Chun
you
Chun
call it?
Maru.
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords.
Chun Chun Maru,
I
bro,
gave
please.
him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
That's shit.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
Me
That's
and
a
Old
shit
Metal
name.
have a deep connection.
Chun Chun Maru is a better
Every
name.
time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like,
Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, but like I don't care about your conversations with your sword.
And unafraid to speak
Let's see what
her
you actually
mind.
do.
It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
Let's
as
get
a
it.
physical type character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style.
Boom!
When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
What really
Cool.
sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and knows friend from foe. She doesn't.
Does she
mess
get a
around.
taunt?
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After
Does she get a
using my
taunt?
ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my
Yeah, I'm skipping her. Why would I? I've got Clara. Like she's probably a more powerful version than Clara, but why would I want her?
ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked, and upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
That's ridiculous.
You've hardly regained your footing when a girl with a giant...
Okay, listen. Alright, relax, Albert. So my question is, when you play the end game of Honkai Star Rail, the elites don't attack you. You can't even start off with this. This is only gonna be useful in the overworld. You'd want her for feet, that's it. If you summon for her for feet, send me a message so I can report you to the authorities.
Iron Blade comes running straight for you!
Weirdos.
Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares companion mission. Granddad
Okay, we'll get a
and
companion
granddaughter
mission.
arrive on the love
Yeah, that's
field
cool.
from the
That's cool. That's cool.
Zhu-Ming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war dance companions.
This is the character I might pull for. You thinking about food? Same, dude. Same. Okay. He looks pretty cool. You know what he looks like? So this is the type of motherfucker that looks like a nice guy at first, but is actually the villain in any anime period. You know what I mean? He just looks like a dickhead for some reason. I can't tell you the reason why, but he just looks evil. He looks like he's about to betray you. He looked like a snake. But I might be wrong. It might be one of those rare scenarios where he's actually just a nice guy and we're judging him for no reason. Boom! Explosion! Yo! Yin and yang. See what I mean, bro? See what I mean? He gon' poison the food, bro. Gon' poison the food. Me, when I saw him, I thought Gin from Bleach. That's why. That is exactly why, bro. Now, bear in mind, we all know how Gin turned out, right? But like, that's why, dog. Because Gin was like, damn, bro, Gin was a snake. So is this dude, man. But also, yes, because Gin had that, Gin had that monster remake, right? He had that monster remake. I can't remember. Is it like the Demon Society remake, right? Is it the Demon Society? Something like that. No, it wasn't the Demon Society. It was the Demon something. The Cacao Society was the different one.
The Yao Qing's illustrious...
Yes! I was hoping he's gonna be Nihility. I am pulling for him. I was like, bro, please just power creep. Just power creep that streamer bitch. Gwenaifen. Just Spirit Society. There we go. Just power creep Gwenaifen, and then we're chilling. Even though it's kind of sad because I literally just built her.
I've heard much about you.
You're too kind,
What can
General.
you do? Yeah, I'm skipping her and I'm summoning for
Only
him.
in aid of keeping a promise.
Definitely.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary.
I'm hoping he
to
heals
nutrition,
as well.
Miss Yunlin.
If
I'm
he gets some
curious,
healing
Mr.
on
Jiao
him.
Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes?
When I have to look.
Forgive me, but your
When I have to
beef
look.
is overcooked.
Hilarious.
Well, seems like culinary emergency.
We're about to have beef right now if you don't fucking show me what he can do on the battlefield. Come
Mr.
on.
Jiao Cho, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as
We get
a military healer.
5
Ulysses
minutes.
Doctor, can you
5 minutes of character lore that we're gonna find out while playing the game anyway. So I must.
Battlefield.
Well, about time.
Let's get it.
I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility.
Damn.
When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an
Yoiki
enemy
Tenkai?
within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage.
Damn.
And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Slow
Ashen
roasting
roast
them
turns up the heat by
like
causing
crabs.
enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
a chance.
Indeed. Case in point, if I
You'll
were to
need a
use
lot
my
of effect
skill
hit rate.
to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage
yin
on
and
each
yang.
and every one of them. At the same time,
That's crazy.
the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Sorry, I kind of blanked out. I wasn't listening to him. I was looking at the visuals because they look really clean.
Number of stacks.
So,
Compounded for enemies in. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them.
okay, it's a nuke.
At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff. in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do?
So my question is, would everybody... So, for example, you can stack one enemy, right? You can stack the Ashen Roast or whatever the fuck he's saying. So you can stack that on one enemy, but when you ult, it takes the highest number and it deals it to everybody. That's what I'm getting from this. The alternative action is obviously everybody gets hit with the highest stack they have on them right now. But if I were to guess, I would guess that you just stack it on one enemy and then nuke the rest. Which would make sense because you stack it on an elite and then you nuke the other smaller enemies and just one-shot them.
Who exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Ooh, they get... Bro. So he gives an ult damage boost. This is really nice of Acheron, guys. This is a really... Look at the team. Look at the team. Now replace Natasha with our boy Mr. 13 himself, right? And you literally have the team that I wanted to use. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I am also thinking of running him with, like, using him as an alternative instead of like Black Swan. You know what I mean? Like run the Kafka. What's it called? Run the ooh, no, actually, yo, Kafka, Gin. I'm gonna call him Gin from now on. It's Rukia's fault. Kafka, Gin, Black Swan, and then Gallagher would be a really good team. It could be a really, really good team. Now, the problem with that is the team isn't that skill point friendly. I mean, you can kind of alternate Acheron and this dude's effects here and there, but listen, if he does ult damage with his little area, then Acheron is definitely the best for him.
Would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Dude.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
My favorite team might change after I pull him for him. It might change. Because you guys know my favorite team in... well, you guys don't know, but my favorite team in Honkai Star Rail is Acheron, Kafka, Black Swan, and Gallagher. Right? This is a universal team comp that absolutely annihilates every game mode in the game, no matter what game mode it is. Right? Now, Acheron would be able to deal more damage if she was the hyper carry of that team, but being able to just have that nuke consistently on the side of obviously being able to do DOTs with Black Swan and Kafka is absolutely ridiculous. Gallagher's there for the stacks and for the heals as well. He can self-sustain as a healer. Like, I don't know how people built him. People said Gallagher's really weak as a healer. It's tough for him to sustain as a healer, but he's a fucking Giga Chad, man. He can heal my team every single time consistently. Like, people just don't die when he's on the team. I don't know how you guys build him. You build him wrong. That's how you build him. You build him fucking wrong.
Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas.
But yeah, I'm skipping the barefoot Yelan knockoff, and I'm going for Gin, the Spirit Society version Gin.
Well, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yao Qing. Let's turn our gaze to version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
Yunlin and Huo
as well as the limited 5-star character.
Huo is a really good pull. I would suggest people skip Yunli, especially if you've got a Clara. Skip Yunli, because she's not really that useful. And go for Huo. She's way more useful. She's way better as a unit. And obviously she's a healer. The 4-stars are okay. Yukong literally got thrown in the trash. I can't remember what she's called, but I'm pretty sure if you've got a Gallagher and a Huo slash yeah, I'm forgetting Lynx. There we go, Lynx. If you've got a Huo with Gallagher or Luocha and Natasha, these 4 are enough. Now you can build the Lynx if you want to, but I think 4 healers is just enough. It's enough of a variety for your healers, right? You could also build the Lynx. Why not? You know, healers are kind of cheap to build. They're not really that that crazy to build. So yeah, I am thinking of building a Lynx, but that's because I've got literally no one else to build. And Hanya, I'm pretty sure her name is Hanya. So Hanya, she's a good character. It's just I never had the chance to build her. So I don't know how good she is. Like, I personally didn't get to test her capabilities in battle. This banner is meh, by the way. I'm just saying this banner is meh.
Dance at sunset and Night of Fright will be...
I wouldn't recommend going for either of those light cones, especially for the character. And if you want, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
A cat is a human.
Yeah, literally just attack speed and attack. It's really that simple.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half.
Yeah, you get a Sparkle rerun with with Gin. I'ma fucking call him Gin. Zhao Shu. I don't even know. Bro, you know what? This is bullshit. Oh my god, this banner is ass. This banner is ass. Yo, Whenever, what's up, my dude? I hope you're doing great, bro. This banner is disgusting. You got Guinaifen and the character that literally power creeps Guinaifen. You know, that's ridiculous. Arlen, who the fuck uses Arlen, bro? This guy was a dead ass unit from the very launch of the game, bro. Ain't nobody using Arlen. Hook, come on, dude. Hook? Who the hell is Hook? Who that? Oh, that's crazy. That's disgusting. You see, the 5 stars are really, really good. Hook the Great. Yeah, Hook the Great. Hook the who, bro? Nah, that's crazy. You have a new PC and I have been playing some Fallout London. Ooh, Fallout. That's a game I haven't heard in a while, bro. I need to catch up on some like games that are not gacha. I mean, I'm still playing Elden Ring, but you know. FromSoft, I only play FromSoft and gacha games. That's it. Now gacha games, you know, I play gacha games to literally intoxicate my whole life. And then I play FromSoft games to cleanse it. Because it's nice and refreshing to play a good game once in a while. You feel me? To this version, second half warp event. Yeah, this is a tough one, guys. This is a tough one. Like, low key. Okay, if your main DPS is Acheron, I would suggest pulling for Zhao Shi just to make his team stronger. However, if you do have an Acheron and you've already got like the 3 characters that make him good, which is obviously Pela and Gallagher, if you've got them too, then you could literally just alternate, have like a Black Swan in there, or any other, like Guinaifen, just anybody that like inflicts debuffs for Acheron, right? But Sparkle, dude, Sparkle is a good character. For Dan Feng, she's amazing. Silverwolf also good with Acheron, you're right. Although Silverwolf, you know, Acheron's ultimate ignores all resistances. So like, she's not that necessary. I mean, she's good to obviously the boost, right? The boosts. Like, she's a buffer as well, but for the weakness application, not really that useful. Yeah, no, this is a tough choice, guys. This is a tough choice. I don't know what to say. Obviously, I already have Sparkle personally, so I'm summoning for this dude. And Defense Signal, yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh, that with Pela is also really good. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one, guys.
Which boosts limited 5-star characters, Zhao Cho, and
really
Full Sparkle. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones, those many...
See, I just hope... I genuinely just hope that his kit isn't a niche enough that he would need his light cone. Like, I just hope I could get one of my Nihility light cones, like the sample one, right? Like the shampoo one is gonna be, it just works, like, it's really universal and it works for pretty much all Nihility characters. And I've got so many of those copies, I just hope that's gonna be a good one for him.
Springs,
I don't want to spend on his light
escapade
cone.
Will be boosted.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 Warp Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light cone. Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the...
Wait. Where the sword cuts, Wait, rend the air. Petals fall like rain, swirling chaotically as they fall. That March light cone looks absolutely beautiful.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword master apprentice.
But that's Harmony. What is she doing? She's learning how to use a sword. Dual wielding? Okay, dude, what is that? I ain't even gonna lie. That outfit looks so good. Like, this March skin looks
returning
awesome.
to the Cienjo, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance.
Yo, we get Hunt March 7th. Yo, imaginary as well. That's sick.
Has to learn swordplay from masters Yunlin and Yanqing.
That's actually cool.
I still vividly remember instructing Yanqing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
Wait, so
March
Yang
7th
Xing is the
might
one
be a
teaching March
rookie,
7th?
but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Okay, so basically, like, this live stream is already... it's already spoiling the storyline. So I know Yang Xing and her are gonna come together to teach March 7th the swordplay. And at the end, we're gonna be able to use her as a trial unit. I mean, not a trial unit, we'll be able to use her because we'll get her for free most probably. But dude, like, this is actually pretty sick though. Like, I actually like the fact that they're giving the characters skins, but also they're not just skins of the character, they're also like different abilities and paths and stuff like that, right? We know that our boy, the MC changes, like, what do you want to call it? He changes like elements and paths and stuff like that. But for them to do that to March, I mean, Dan Heng already got that change as well. Now it's March turns. I hope Himeko and Mr. Yang get a switch up too. Dude, imagine Mr. Yang as Quantum. Imagine Mr. Yang as a Quantum 5-star character, right? On like the path of destruction or something. Now I know his nihility because of you know, his cane, but like, you feel me? That would be so sick.
Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
It would be terrible if Yang Xing teaches.
General.
I heard that March
You only hate on Yang Xing because you got a load of copies of him, okay? That's it. You're only hating because of that.
7th was a bow and arrow user? Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
No, that's actually smart, bro. Because as a bow and arrow user, you usually are weak in... You're weak when it comes to close quarter battles, right? So imagine somebody thinks they've got an upper hand on you, right? They're jumping you. They're like, fuck. You know, like long range unit, we gotta get close and personal. You jump a bow and arrow user, and then she pulls out the dualies and just skewers your ass, bro. That's just the ultimate disrespect. She pulls out the dualies like Kirito from Sword Art Online Season 1, right? And then she just goes to town on you. And you're just sitting there thinking like, what is life, man? What is life?
Not to mention Yunlin and Yanqing swordplay isn't exactly similar.
Crazy.
Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're
That's good.
overthinking things.
That's good.
If you're
No, that's good.
dedicated to the sword,
Nice and unique.
just need to swing it.
Ah, follow the sword and victory will follow.
No, that's
Well,
not how it works.
we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
If you played For Honor, that's not how it goes. It's push your enemies off the cliff and victory will follow.
7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage.
Crazy.
When using her skill,
I like that. It deals imaginary damage because it actually does. You feel me? Did you guys catch the joke?
March 7th selects a
hilarious.
teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a
Oh!
good apprentice.
As
Yo,
a
she boosts
promising
speed?
young
That's
student,
good.
March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack
Skill point
deals set
friendly.
hits of damage to a target enemy.
That's nice.
With a chance of dealing further hits.
Just a
Yo, it wasn't Yang Xing who was teaching her, it was fucking Ichigo. Did you see those Getsu Gatensho's?
chance?
I need to stop with these references.
She's
I'm doing too much.
Rookie, remember? Her moves might
She's
be
a
little
rookie.
rusty, but they can surprise you all the same.
Yo, guys.
Depending on her master.
Am I doing it right? I started playing this game yesterday. Getsu Gatensho.
That's right.
That's crazy.
For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility,
What do you mean by that?
harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into
Yo.
practice.
So she just boosts everybody no matter who they are.
Fine.
In one way or another.
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
Damn.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle.
Okay, that's
When
cool.
using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt.
You get it for
Once
free.
unlocked, a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
That's so cool.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly
That is
does
so
have
cool.
the aura of a heroine.
Woo. I think we could all.
I
use
might
a lot
unironically
now.
use her now.
More
'Cause
exciting
I never
updates
did.
after the break.
Yo. Nah, that's awesome. That's actually really good. I like that. I rate it. I rate it a lot. That's a W. Big dubs. Okay, so the next area, well, the next
Welcome
segment is
back,
gonna be
Traveler.
talking about the events. Let's have a look at the events. I'll probably skim
It's
through.
time we took a look. Version 2.4 is all new events.
Events, let's
As
go.
the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the lawful.
The saga
But
of
not all are harboring noble
Primavera Blade.
intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name
Fuge,
of
enjoy your
Scott.
food, Ellen. Thank you so much.
The Alliance is
Appreciate the love.
very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Wait. I missed Onero's message. My new PC has 4080 Super and... Wait, i9? How much did you spend on that, bro? And what are you gonna play on that? That's overkill, dog. To be honest, I want to upgrade my PC, but I can only upgrade it, like... my upgrade can only be very limited because... after I upgrade... If I want to upgrade to, like, a better, like... Let's say, processor, or... Well, I'm gonna just say, yeah, I'm gonna just say, like, I can only go up to i7? I can only go up to, I think, i7. If I go up higher, I would have to upgrade my motherboard because of the next gen. It's disgusting.
Hardly surprising.
I
Well,
know.
Scott is out
So I
to
can't even upgrade
demonstrate
that
that
much. So I'm just
Cienjo's
holding off.
swordplay
I'm
is
just
no
chilling.
match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real?
Uh-huh.
I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your
10?
horses, Miss
Relax.
Yunlin. As a matter of fact,
Bro, relax.
your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
We gotta
A
train her
familiar
up.
turn of events.
Crazy.
Are we
Let's go.
able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course. To help March defeat this IPC.
Okay, they're gonna be talking
Roddig,
about it.
Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
Okay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town.
Uh-huh.
Still, balanced training also requires rest, relaxation, and fun.
Fun.
fabled
Wow.
work-life
That's
balance.
crazy.
Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunlin. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh,
Okay.
I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will
that's sick.
always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined
let's
assistance
go.
of her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is
We're gonna have to
worthy of
find
a
out.
sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Basically, we're
Wise
gonna have to
words
find
indeed,
out.
Miss
That's it.
Yunlin.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on to
Oh
another
my God.
event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with
Trash
fondness their unpredictable old friends, the Trash Cans.
Trash
It
Kuns.
would seem these old friends have appeared on the Cian
Actually,
Zhou.
it's not Trash Kuns, it's Trash Chads. There we go. We need to call them Trash Chads.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it.
That's the
intern in
randomest-
question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's
Trash
nobody you
Chad.
won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts?
Trash Chad.
Comes with
enthusiast.
the territory.
Damn, this guy's
During the
possessed,
event,
bro. Full on
Trailblazers
exorcist.
must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowd.
So it
Different
creeps.
trash cans mean
Literal
different
creeps.
points. With some
Creeps
trash
slash
cans
paparazzi,
even
'cause there's no
adopting special
difference.
movements.
Ooh, look at
Do your
that
best to get
flex,
them all on
boy.
film to
Let's get
maximize
it.
your points and complete the
He's
stage
literally just
objectives.
falling off the stage.
And
Someone
a
save
friendly
him.
reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will
like a
need
jump
their
scare.
wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the CN show. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor
Nice.
has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin.
Nani?
To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabog.
Oh, it's another one of those,
That's the end of the trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon.
one of those like troll
In
events.
the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event.
Friendship is
Trailblaze
magic.
need to
Okay,
use
fairy tale.
specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning
Litter pony, bro. That's shameless as what the hell? That's shameless as hell, bro.
magician. Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans' attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was
That's
used
crazy.
to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example,
That's crazy.
the skills of certain magicians
You're getting
summon
jumped by
mini-cans
trash
onto
cans.
the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic
Literal
trash
Jump City,
warfare.
bro.
Well, get this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've
Damn.
only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test
They
the
go
limits
Super
of magical
Saiyan.
trash can strength can do so in-game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Cool.
I need another breather. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Okay, so this is the last code that we missed out on. Crazy. Damn, is that Firefly? Thorough Art Challenge. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, is that L plus ratio down there? That's crazy. Alright, the last one is the reward slash updates.
As always,
Let's have a
in
look.
version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10.
Listen, don't you forget that every single patch will get a multi from this game, okay? Don't get complacent, don't get numb to this, because this is a freaking privilege in the gacha sphere, okay? You do not get that. You don't get that often, alright, guys? This is huge every single time they announce it.
Warps and the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts
The free
are
temple.
here to stay.
And of
Genshin
course,
what?
there's also the
Genshin
double
who?
events.
Double events for
Planar
Garden
Fisher
of Plenty,
and Garden of Plenty.
whether it's
Remember
Crimson
to complete the
or the
simulated
gold one.
universe or divergent universe. or
Bro,
double
Planar
planar
Fisher as well.
elements.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system.
Upgrade your characters,
When
guys.
using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When
Nice.
choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable
Nice.
relics appearing first.
Thank you.
There's also a new
Scrolling
feature
down is
for relic
annoying.
substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And
That's
finally,
good.
when
Less
checking
thinking for us.
Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Oh, just in case you're extra stupid.
Now,
Thank you.
to allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You just unlock it
got
now.
Trailblazers who've reached
That's
level
really
21
good as well.
will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the
Nice.
icon to join the experience.
Now that's
So
an
new
optimization.
players that started the
Ready
game don't have to
and
do a
wait.
crazy amount of catch up to be able to actually
In the
be
mission
eligible to play
catalog,
the new event.
missions with
Huge.
early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon.
Nice.
Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what
Dude,
if Trailblazers
I'm not
achieve-
gonna lie, because that takes a lot of work to do, guys. It might not seem like that, but it takes a lot of, because you gotta track the players. I know it's just like a simple if the account meets these prerequisites, then have the eligibility to unlock these things, but it still takes ages to implement and be able to actually do this. So it is nice for them. Like, it is nice from them to actually be able to do that, because most like gacha companies will be like, nah, fuck you, just catch up. I don't care. Okay, FOMO, just catch up to the game and then you can actually be able to do the new events. But these new events give you a load of rewards, which actually entice players to stay longer. So if you miss out on these events, then you'll be like, okay, then what's the point of me playing? Like, I've got, what, like 20 or 30 hours of game time to catch up onto just to be eligible to be able to take part of this, like, to take part in this. It's a festival. It's a celebration event. I can't do it. Yeah, it's a huge W.
the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close.
Okay.
However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
See?
Which is when I
That's
get my
loads of
hands
tracking.
on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future, a
Knowing
new
the
episode
universe.
of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've
Okay.
invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program.
Yoshiki Tanaka.
Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation.
Arigato.
Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Bracing for impact!
Barowski.
Stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers. Whew. That brings us to
Dude.
the end of the version.
But you know what? Like, okay, Fate is like one of the things I haven't seen personally. It is like really... It was... Basically, I haven't watched it because I've seen clips of it and I'm like, damn, this looks good. But it was too difficult for me to get into the franchise because it was too confusing to figure out what fucking came first and what came last. So I was just like, it's too much work for me. And I know it's a longer series that I don't really have that much time to watch now, so I just skipped it, right? But this is really, really hype. And it also opens up the doors to different collaborations. Now, the important thing about collabs is you need to make sure that the collabs don't take away from the game's, what do you call it? The game's, I'm missing the word. Like, when you get, like, not invested in the game. Fuck, dog. Why is my brain like this? How am I forgetting a word that's... It's literally at the back of my head. It's not investment, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I'm so pissed off at myself right now. I'm so pissed off. What's English, guys? What's English? Like, it doesn't take away from the game's aesthetic. I could put it in a simpler words, but there is a word that I'm missing that you guys would know. You guys will know. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The main thing that I wanted to talk about is, like, the main point that I wanted to make is, for example, the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross collaborations, right? For example, Attack on Titan does not make sense in that game, in my opinion. It is two completely different aesthetics. So if you play as Eren in a fucking 7 Deadly Sins game, it kind of takes away from the game, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about it, but in my opinion, it has to be, like, it has to be at least an anime or a show that kind of has the same... close to the same artistic style, but also the same kind of vibe and the same kind of gear, you know? Like in Fate, they use swords as well, right? So I'm guessing they're gonna have like sword characters and stuff like that. And to be honest, Honkai Star Rail, it is a very versatile game. There's loads of mechas in the game, loads of, like, you've got your cat boys and cat girls, you've got your mechs, you've got pretty much everything. So it is much easier to collaborate. Whereas in 7 Deadly Sins, it is literally kind of like old school medieval times with fantasy on it, with demons and stuff like that. Elves, you get the point. And then you've got Eren Yeager coming in with his Titan shifting. It's like, okay, kind of doesn't match it. Yeah, I'm kind of expanding my point for no reason. You guys catch the drift, right? What I wanted to say is this is good. It opens up the doors for a lot of different collaborations that I'm hoping are
Returning
gonna
to
be
the
good.
Cienjo, getting to know new Cienjo friends. You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
It's gonna be a battle.
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Xianzhou Luofu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
You know what the good thing about watching the live stream this late is? I could literally just log on and play this right now. I don't have to wait for 2 weeks, broskis. Yeah, this was a huge W, guys. Really, really good. It'll probably be a YouTube video, so if you are watching it from YouTube's perspective, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys. And if you stuck this late, please like and subscribe for more content. I know I've been behind. I've been away. That's why. So, yeah, more content to come. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.